Juicy eels.
It was the guild message of the day for like a week.
Don't be Zara.
I have to change it down to don't be chubs.
Alright. Please summon, please.
You've gotten multiples, so you're
I haven't
broken.
gotten any.
You got to use the macro to try and accept, otherwise you have to fly.
Fuck you with that guild message. What's the macro?
I gotta go look at it again.
G disband.
I don't believe that.
By Violet Hold icon.
/run space confirm summon open close parent.
All one word, confirm summon.
Yes.
Didn't do anything.
You have to fly.
Can't you just log off, disable add-ons, log back in, accept summon, etc.? Or is that not the issue?
I have no idea what the issue is because I've never experienced this.
We see it all the time. If someone goes out at the wrong time or something, and you have a summon pending, so no new summons will take it, but you can't see the summon pending.
Hey, Rack, the Matron Falerno was a World Invasion boss, so I don't know where she's showing up on the map.
Showing on in Corku.
I see it. I mean, I don't know where. Is there? I wonder if there's an invasion portal.
Hmm?
Sorry, come on.
Imp Mother Caverns. Those
Showing
caves
as
with the Imp
invasion
Mothers
points
and the
here.
Imps and all that shit.
I thought that was on Antorus, not.
Oh, maybe it is.
Well, this chick's showing as an invasion point person, but she's not at the place where the major invasion point is.
Yeah,
It might just be a bug of being in the.
No, I mean, come on, look at the map for Kroken. You'll see it. It's pretty.
I see it. Yeah.
But then the major invasion point is in Antorian Waste.
Well, and it's I did it already. It's a Luridel today. It could be a map bug. You're right.
I was wondering if there was like somewhere it announced that there was two or something.
I don't know. Maybe Chubbs can check it out for us on his way back.
I'm literally in the zone already. In fact, you could start the 10-second countdown. I'll be there.
Do another ready check. Actually, we haven't done a ready check yet for the boss.
Yeah, we did the AFK check and yeah.
Want me to set up portals anywhere? Would help at all?
Yeah, out of the pile, it couldn't hurt if you get one of those things that they need to drop off somewhere.
The only time I think it could possibly be useful is when those balls come that suck you in.
Tans, you here? Tan.
He took a bio break just a minute ago.
Pooping.
That's what the breaks are for.
You poop on work time. We all have seen the meme.
There's a great app for that too. It's called Poop Salary. You can plug in there how long
Really?
your breaks are and tell you how much you're earning.
There's a little Elmo me. I get a nickel and boss gets a dime. That's why I poop on company time.
It's only a
I don't
worthwhile
know,
measurement
Steve.
if you're always leaving,
He's back.
if you're always getting to and leaving work at the same time.
Tantric, you're back.
Yep.
Okie doke. I think we're ready.
Squatty potties for all.
Stacy, I'm pretty sure girls poop too, but I don't know. I could be wrong on
No,
that.
lies. Lies.
They don't fart either.
We do not fart either.
They poop rainbows.
Given how much I've heard about my mother's constipation, I'm fairly certain girls poop.
And now we've heard about it too, so thank you.
Yeah, but not nearly in the same quantity.
Yeah, we've never actually met her, so.
I didn't run fast enough.
Too busy pooping.
Yep.
We'll get you up in a sec.
My cloak will do it.
A priest that has a good legendary.
You got a terribly
Fire dog is 90%.
Loosely clump.
Fire dog's 100.
That was scary.
Looks like we're going to have Siphon and Molten coming up soon.
Yeah, Shadow Dog's at 90, 95.
Shadow dog's 100.
Okay, stack for it.
So melee, we're gonna move left when the fire comes.
Fire now.
Frank is out.
33% going up on Shadow. There it is.
Fire dog's 90%.
Let's head towards you, Valport.
Yeah, nothing I can do there.
Add him up.
Move melee, get out of the stack if you got it.
Restack, please, ranged.
That's a wipe. Stand in front of the dog.
Okay.
Alcourt got up to 7 stacks.
I don't know.
Do we have wipe recovery?
There's nothing I can do to
Seven-
clear
seven's
it
here. We're
explicitly.
We just
Come
need
on, are
people
you
to
not
die
calling the
quickly.
Shadow Doggy?
I was spewed halfway across the room.
Is there a way to make your screen actually scroll back farther?
Not anymore. You
Not
can.
anymore. They've capped it.
The gigantic pile of sock, because that'd be helpful.
The singe debuff that killed me, is that just something the healers have to heal through? Because I think I was during that stun thing when I got put in the air.
Yes, that's something we have to. If you're targeted by Molten Touch, we're just going to have to heal through it.
Okie doke.
And we may have to call for dispels because I had both engulfing and the fear, so I had to take the fear, and the fear is 18 seconds. So, I mean, it was a wipe at that point, didn't matter. But if we get that, if you get that, you have to call for the dispel or the fear.
Yeah, that's the one combination where we're just going to have to take it for the team and
Did
go
you guys
die.
notice if that was
I
just
didn't die.
Because I
I
wasn't seeing debuffs light up on my.
Me either.
Nope.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna. I tried to call out as soon as I was ready to call out the fear, though. You guys called the wipe, so I didn't say anything.
But I mean, Arch, I don't think any of us have seen anything that we can dispel during this fight. Is what we're saying.
The fear is supposed to be dispelled. We're not getting feared for the most part because we're grouping.
Okay. Well, I mean, we should have been seeing that light up on Adam.
It's not showing up.
Well, maybe we need to add it manually. Maybe it's just not
Yep.
in.
It might be.
So until we can get that sorted out, next time it happens, call out your name so that we can throw that out and test to see if we can dispel it.
And if you do get it, if you do get both engulfing flames, what's it called? Inflamed and weight of darkness, I think it's the one that you get feared, right? Yeah. Both of those together, you just don't stack with, you just take the fear, because if you stack with that inflamed, you're going to wipe us.
Yeah, that's correct.
And that's just on individual to look the debuffs they have.
Melee, it slows you down in a hurry over 5 seconds. So if you get both and you feel like you're not going to be able to get away, shout so the melee will move away from you. So that was Shadow Dog's 100%.
Fire Dog is 90%.
And here comes Shadow Dog's 33%.
Fire Dog's 100%.
Move away, melee. Here's the fear.
Wings on mark.
Better with fire alarm.
90%.
Shadow Dog 90%.
Watch for Molten Touch Siphon combination.
Molten Touch at 4.
Him.
Molten Touch.
Wait for the circles and move now.
Spheres out.
It's coming towards you, Valcourt.
Get up, Valcourt.
Fear's coming.
Fire Dog's 100%.
These are the fears. Stack.
Trank is out, but nicely handled, guys.
Stack and melee.
That was the 100%. 33% is going to be in probably 5 to 10 seconds. Here it comes. 2 seconds. Move. Restack melee.
Both tanks. Wow.
Ah. Looks like that 35 or so % mark is where we're struggling with the tanks.
Tanks, what killed you there?
We both got hit by the stacks being too high, I think.
That's the fear going on.
So my stacks just kept going up and up and up. There was no times when it dropped. I got it to 7 stacks, and that's when I fell over.
I can shoot a red.
There's no time in this fight where I can like run away or do something to dodge getting stacks that I can tell.
When he's at 100% and he's standing there doing that flaming part, can you run away then?
There should be a max number of stacks because it says that it inflicts fire damage 1.5 seconds for 12 seconds. So, however many, it doesn't last forever. So there should be a maximum number of stacks, and then that should just level off at that level.
The guides are saying it was supposed to fall off.
Yeah, that during
It
supposed to be
will
a
fall off.
12-second gap.
Sometimes the stack gets high.
It gets tantalizingly close to falling off, and then it just boom, I get another one. It get down to like 1 second left, and it goes.
How
up.
high did yours get?
7 was when I fell over on the first time.
I'm still trying to work out the timing of when stacks do and don't fall off on their own.
The second time when we both fell over, there's not a friggin' thing I could do. I don't know why we.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was like a whole lot of damage in 1 second. A lot of unexpected damage.
Yeah, you guys, but you guys
stacks
just
each.
went splat together. I wonder if we cross some threshold.
So Burning Maw and Corrupting Maw are the thing that apply that, right?
It looks like the maximum that you should be number of stacks that it should be possible to get is 8.
That would, according to this, be before mitigation, something like 1.5 million.
Every second and a half.
Yeah, that's a lot to heal through.
I'm changing specs. Give me a second.
Well, Hamun's #1 healer, so.
I know, right?
Heal
I'm
more,
here.
Hamun.
I'm here. Sorry.
Apparently,
seemed
this
like-
is a good fight for warlocks.
And if we were destruction, it'd be even better.
It's no different on any other boss.
2 targets, perfect multi-dotting, right?
Man, these warlocks sound uppity. What's been happening since I've been gone?
Fire Dog's 90.
Orb's coming in 2 seconds.
Fire Dog's 100.
Reuse your DPS potions. Stack melee. This is the fear.
Wings on mark.
Siphon Corruption's coming. Shadow Dog 100%.
Move together.
Move.
Lost
No.
mark.
Mark fell over.
Oh, backward side too.
I can vanish.
I've got some really lovely lag going on.
Wipe it.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I lived.
Don't release, don't release, don't release.
Yep, unless Sin calls it, I'll probably always have my recovery.
Well, on the bright side, the moon can guide him looking for talents. Label specifically which fights I will be spamming Moonfire on. It looks like it's only like 3 this tier.
So what happened
Step
to Mark?
1, hit Moonfire. Step 2, hit Moonfire.
Pretty much.
Step 1, be told to hit Moonfire. Step 2, change classes.
I see all these assassination rogues, and someone's got to be subtlety here.
Swipe, thrash, rip.
I will say this, as the official best Feral Druid in Aura's Brute Squad. Fuck Feral Druid.
I don't know, Ginsburg went feral for a little while.
Does he
but
have
I
the
sucked at it.
Do you have the artifact skin?
I had some of them. I don't even remember.
No, he means the Mage Tower.
Oh God, no.
Then I am the official best Feral Druid in this guild.
You are the official only Feral Druid in this guild. Ginsburg is a Resto Druid.
Same thing, right?
Also, choosing to spec Feral, doesn't that make you the worst Druid by default?
I have all the skins. That makes me the best.
You avoided answering that question. I mean, Techie, what it sounds like is you're really good at Feral, so maybe that's what you should do instead of Moongun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
90% Shadow Dog.
Yep.
Shadow Dog 100%. %, Fire Dog.
5 seconds to or
100% Fire Dog.
this is the fear.
Are they too close?
They were too
They're
close.
linked.
Yeah, it looked like we got a big
Yeah, Hamon died. I mean,
Big damage.
running around.
I mean, before that, it looked like you and Hamon pivoted closer together. They got linked, and that's what killed Hamon.
They're running after the cowards.
Watch your
We have recovery.
Yes.
We always will because priests.
And the
That
red.
was a statement, not a question.
It looks like I can't avoid corrupting Maw with AMS, unfortunately.
So the stack lasts maximum 12 seconds. I assume the countdown gets reset every time it's a stack is added. And the 100%
Yeah, duration is reset.
Yeah, and the 100% ability lasts 9 seconds. So there's like a 3-second window there where you guys have to. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I'm trying to just work through the timing on all this stuff. How It would seem like every 100% ability would be the window where you need it to drop.
Yeah, Tanks, if you could experiment with trying to drop those debuffs during the 100% ability. And Valcourt, how are you doing with those fears?
I'm good. I had no problem with the fears last several attempts.
Okay,
Right
good
now,
deal.
right now, I'm just not getting a lot of communication on when the Shadow Dog's getting to be 100%. So
I'm wondering if you guys, Valcourt, you said sometimes the debuff gets down to like 1 second. I'm wondering if you guys can start to move at that point, like start to move counterclockwise, like away from him, so he has to run towards you to hit you again.
we're kind of pigeonholed into that other side of the room there.
Well, I mean, the room's kind of round.
I kind of wish we could move everything out in closer to the entry
We could.
door more.
There's no reason that we couldn't. How's here as the middle point? Or do you want us to move even further back?
Why are we moving?
That looks okay.
Because it gives us more room, because the room is a circle.
There's actually less room going back to the entrance now for the fire beams.
The beams don't seem to be too bad. I mean, it seems to pick meat on the beams.
Because we need a lot of things to spread out.
Yeah, we're good here. My only complaint is I want to hear some more consistent calling on the Shadow Dogs. 90%, 100%.
I'll pay more attention to it. Sorry. The DVM timers for me are dead on. So
yeah, they seem to be working pretty well. Yeah.
I'll just call when we're like 5 seconds from a shadow ability. I'll call it.
So is the ranged DPS spot back here or up there now?
It's still at purple, and we're not moving. Did we decide we're moving or not?
No, let's just keep it the way we were going.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shadow Dog's getting hit at 100%.
100, yep.
Here it comes.
%90 on Fire Dog.
Consuming sphere in 5.
Watch your
100% on Fire Doggy.
Set it your way, Valkyrie.
How do I fucking dodge this thing? This is bullshit.
You can move the bosses going around.
Val, do you have an intervene or a leap you can
3
use?
seconds on fear.
I need to dispel.
It's not dispellable. Actually,
Give
we haven't
Valkyrie up,
tried it.
please. And the Shadow Dog's about to go to 100.
Cinder, did you see something you could
Alright, that's a
dispel?
wipe.
Nope.
Me either.
Yeah, I tried. I got a dispel off, but I don't think it did anything.
The moving shadow sphere that goes towards a targeted location, is that target based on where a random player is?
someone farther away from the dog, so it's either melee, ranged or Valcourt.
Oh shoot! I released.
Maybe we can have someone take a
what?
portal all the way back to the beginning. Stand on that side to maybe shoot it that way. We can try.
But do we know who it's targeted on, or people paying
I believe it is one of the farthest people picked.
But are people paying attention to know it's them so that they can move?
The wording is strange because it just says toward a targeted location.
Yeah, you don't get notice that it targeted you per se.
Yeah, that's what
But I'm saying before it's cast, we have to get people far away before it's cast.
Right.
Well, people
Just
need
not
to-
in a line with the boss in Valcourt.
Yeah, like back here towards the entrance, maybe.
It's only super annoying when it targets me because I have to constantly move. Once it gets close to me, like I'm moving constantly. I can't focus on what I'm
I'm
trying to do.
surprised it goes towards the tank. I mean, does it do more damage the longer it exists?
When it hits you, it kind of one-shots you.
I hit my defensive cooldown and went right through it. Didn't bother me none.
Val, would it possible for you to do your heroic leap or a jump, or would that just totally screw up your positioning?
For which?
For trying to avoid the shadow ball. That's the one that's giving you fits, right?
No, the shadow ball's annoying because once it gets near me, I'm like continuously having to move in this certain direction. I'm not dying from it. It's just annoying.
Oh yeah, it's annoying. I mean, that's every time
want
we
us
shoot
to
out, I
grip
have
you?
to do that.
No, because
so right now, like we need consistent calls on the shadow dog when it's getting close. I mean, we got to get that locked in. I mean, all the melee are targeted the shadow dog. Like, just look at his mana bar when it gets to 90%. Call it.
It's the 90. It's the
Well,
90.
Call it a 90.
60,
It's gonna be 100 imminently after that. So 90 gives us at least some kind of early warning.
Then I'll make that my task. I can easily do that.
Oh, Hamon was wrong. He didn't. Food.
In case anyone's wondering, the drilling is starting again.
Thank you for that drilling update.
I love the jackhammering in the middle of the night.
Hey, Valcourt, are you worried about Siphon Corruption or the fear one, the Weight of Darkness?
Siphon.
The fear one. For
That's
me,
that's the 66% ability. But we'll call them all. Siphon Corruption in 6 seconds.
Shadow Dog at 20.
Sphere in
Fire
5
dog at
seconds.
90.
30.
Fire dog hitting 100 now.
Boost, please.
Here comes the sphere.
Spread.
I moved way back by the entrance. It didn't get me.
Shadow at 40, 50.
All right, where do we need to know the shadow? Because we probably don't need to know.
I'm
if we can.
calling the time. It's 5 seconds to fear.
Yeah, the ability is better than the percent.
Okay.
Here's the fear.
Wings on mark.
Siphon Corruption
Guys.
in 8 seconds.
Be more careful with your lines. You shot that right through the shadow dog.
Here comes the shadow ult.
Comes up.
Stack. Watch your step.
Almost to the left.
Sphere in 3 seconds.
Watch your
Here it comes.
Cool down. Thank you.
Fire dog's at 90. Fire dog's hitting 100.
Inflame soon, and it's gonna line up with fear.
Fear in 5 seconds.
Okay, stack for fear.
Get out if you have fire.
Arch will need it to dispel. It's not dispellable. Check in.
Shadow corruption coming in 5.
Stack melee.
Him out.
Trank out.
Sphere in 5. Sorry, orb in 5. That sounds too much like fear.
watch your watch your step.
Wow.
Give Valkyrie up, please.
It's too late. They're linked.
They're linked.
We can't lose tanks during this fight.
Fear in 5.
So wipe.
That's again right around 30% where we hit a wall, it seems like.
Those the first 50% was it keeps getting smoother though. We're making progress.
Yeah, we are.
Want to save bloodlust for the last 30.
Yep.
Great
It'll only
call.
help if
Yeah.
everybody's alive.
Well, everybody was alive that time until about. When did we lose the first person?
3.
Around 50%.
Yeah, except for Valcourt.
I saw Mark utilize a window there where he kind of ran back and forth, and I assume it worked, Mark, dropping your stack.
Yep. I had a little more time on my duration than he had on his cast. Of course, it put him in a funny position afterwards, but it worked for dropping it. Ideally, I should have run to the other side, but melee hang out there.
I mean, if you need to do it, you can just yell and we'll sidestep or whatever we need to do.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe if you guys just move both at the same time and just start to rotate counterclockwise, both bosses, they'll still be across the middle and they'll still be 40 yards apart. They'll just be rotating around the circle. They'll still have the whole room to move. So you guys kite just a little bit to drop your debuff. Just say, I need to kite, and then you both move like 10 yards around the arc counterclockwise.
That is true. While each of them are casting their thing, and it would just be kind of rotating around the ranged group right in the center. It's up to you guys.
I hear what you're saying, but I think the execution might be difficult.
And I think the purple ball is just random hook picks because I ran up all the way up on that hill and it did not target me.
It's really not too big a deal for the melee mark if you need to run away the direction you did, because I mean, while that's going on, we're having to stack to soak the ability. So we can just stay put while you run, and then we'll just stay there and wait for you to reset it.
Did we not get food?
We did.
It's back there.
We did. It's back here.
All right. I'm good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mark, you're a little far for the area.
We can just move our stacks in.
Yep. Okay, we're fine. You don't move.
Too late.
Love you.
Watch your step.
Melee move. There's a shadow burst corruption thing.
Fire dogs 90%.
Orb in 5 seconds.
Watch your
If you got fire, get out of melee. Five seconds to the fear.
When's that, Mark?
Stack up for the fear. Siphon corruption in
They're
5
too
seconds.
close.
Too
Yeah.
close.
There they go. Here comes the shadow corruption.
Stack melee.
Him.
watch your step.
All to the left. Get Snuffles up.
Watch your
Sphere.
Orbs out.
Fire dogs 90.
Right into the freaking ball. Get me out of it.
This is gonna be fear and then flame together.
Fear in 5 seconds. Flames are coming now.
spread.
Here's the fear.
Spread.
Chubbs is feared forever.
Shadow 90.
Siphon corruption coming soon.
Add them up.
Can't. That's a wipe.
Watch your watch your step.
Hooray for remembering not to release.
Yeah,
See,
me
people-
too.
People can figure it out. There's hope for Argus yet.
I just checked internet pictures of funny cats while I'm dead.
We'll do a break here.
Yeah, good call.
Changing specs. Or changing it out.